Hey, what's up, Libra? Thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah, and we are doing your reading for the new moon happening in Leo. Well, we are in Leo season. It is the month of August. Summer is great. So let's get into these cards. We are going to start off with Oracle, then do some tarot, and conclude with affirmations. All right, so setting the tone with some Oracle. So the new moon's always a good time to sort of reset, do some dusting. It's like new moon, new month, new you kind of vibes. And of course, with the sign Leo, there's lots of, just lots of energy. Leo is ruled by the sun. In the tarot, Leo is represented by the strength card is ruled by Leo. Leos are very self-expressive. They have a great level of confidence for the most part. They're often natural leaders, very joyful and playful out of the fire signs. So let's see what the oracle's saying. We got two cards here. We have the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. And your sign, full moon, win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. All right, so I'm all about the win-win situations, as we all should be. Okay, so what is up for the new moon in Libra, this new month? Sorry, not the new moon in Libra, the new moon in Leo for the sign Libra. All right, so we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, it is reversed with your concern. Could be centered in not wanting to move forward, or you no longer feel a need to, and maybe you are ignoring your capacity for progress. So your capacity for progress as an air sign, most of the time you would see it as there's always room for growth, right? There's always room for progress. It's very Queen of Swords energy to have that type of attitude, because that's how that queen is able to nurture and manifest the minds of others, or facilitate that type of manifestation. So with the Six of Swords reversed, you could be ignoring the fact that you can possibly improve, or a situation that you're involved in has the ability to be better. So why not strive for more? Why not take up that challenge? And there we go. We got a little notification bell to validate that statement. Okay. Please don't be bitter. It's not hot. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the universe is telling you that more money and more health can be made. So why not? Why not be healthier? Why not make some more money? And you could even be starting something new, like a new project may be underway. Something new that's never made money for you, that you've never tried doing. There's just so many possibilities with the Ace of Pentacles. It's kind of like just starting from the bottom, like starting from scratch. And, it's all about balance and having good ideas. And it could be that you may want to collaborate on some level with a certain individual. You may want to invite them into your space and see what it is that they have to offer, and learn and grow from the knowledge that they carry, or from whatever their approach is that you seem to think would help you to get healthier, help you to improve. Could be a life coach. We have the Lovers in reverse. So yeah, I would say, it doesn't necessarily have to be a life coach, but this person may facilitate this individual or this opportunity, I should say, because no people have showed up quite yet. This could just be within your own circle or just for yourself. It's about leveling up how much you love yourself, Libra. Because the Lover's reverse within your subconscious speaks to a disconnect that is creating a divide between your ability to, between what you embody, your sacred feminine, your sacred masculine, your creative spirit, your ability to communicate what it is that you want, your ability to assert yourself, your ability to set boundaries, all of those Gemini qualities that are super fabulous. And this could also be even your light and your shadow. When you think about what it is that you're capable of in terms of how damaging that you could be, maybe you need to show that side of you a little bit more love, even though you've got it completely in check on some level. Or maybe you don't have it in check in some level, and you need to love the dark side of yourself enough to say, no, you need to stop this. You need to stop running the show. Thank you for, fucking shit up when I really needed to have that type of energy because things were coming at me and it was dangerous. But it is not always effective. And, it's just how we express our anger even too. But what do you want to be? Do you want to be for you and for the people that have been through the type of shit you've been through? Or do you want to be for you and, burn the house down for everybody that didn't so-called have it as bad as you? Or do you just want to ruin everything like Queen of Wands vibes, where you're just going to blow all the shit up because somebody done you wrong, or you think that someone done you wrong, or, somebody else did you wrong and you're lashing out at somebody who appears to have it easy, or it doesn't even matter. The possibilities are endless, but I would definitely say that you need to really get healthy on a holistic level when it comes to when it comes to your level of self-love and self-esteem. Could even be something as simple as maybe you're just indecisive, Maybe making decisions is not your forte. You spend too much time analyzing things and outweighing things, and then you end up missing an opportunity. So how are you going to get grounded when it comes to simple things like that? All right, we are going to maybe do a little inventory or check in with the ways in which we have allowed ourselves to miss opportunities by not taking the plunge, by not taking risks, and by not trying something new and innovative. Maybe we listen too much about what other people think. This little character here, often portrayed as a puppy. Where's my pointer here? Often portrayed as a puppy, but in this we got the little Danger Will Robinson robot. I can't remember what the name of that robot was. So we got that little bot telling us, that little bot running the show. Maybe you had a bot running your show on some level, and the AI frequency was just not on par with what your goals were. So, ain't that a bitch? You just need to maybe tune into what your ancestral knowledge is telling you and let yourself know that it's okay to take risks. It's okay to honor what our ancestors have gone through and done in order for us to be here. And that it is also important to remember that that is where you come from. So for the folks who may have had some shitty ancestors, and that's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's interesting as well when you have both too, right? So So how do you conquer that without conquering? You know, how do you unpack that, decolonize? Like these are the words that are coming through that, you know, in popular culture right now. These are the very important things that we need to be paying attention to, and language use that we need to be utilizing so that we can all be on the same page. And yeah, you know, on one hand, you may be resisting sounding indoctrinated. On the other hand, you know, if it's so rotten for you, like pick another word and see if that's what, you know, see if that'll do better, right? See if that will be the better alternative and go with that. Ooh, we have the 3 of Wands. So you got some good ideas. You got some good ideas. You have created a solid foundation. You really have a great sense of direction. You have, you know, sort of laid the foundation work for an idea. Maybe you've written a business plan and you've submitted it for some type of funding or some type of loan approval. And, you know, the turnaround is coming through for you. There's so many ways that this can play out, but it looks like the, you know, the near future, you're going to see the ships on the horizon coming in, and it's going to be a gain. Those ships are not coming in empty-handed. That's for sure. And if they are coming in with some emptiness, that is the takeaway, right? There's takeaway with everything. Like if you don't profit as much as you had intended or had hoped, then what can you do to level up, to amp up, and to create a better scenario? So it's not about trying the same thing with different results. It's about trying something new and getting different results. All right, the Empress reversed. So you're questioning whether or not you think that, you know, something is a good idea. Or maybe you're tapped out of ideas. Maybe you are experiencing like some form of writer's block that's relevant to what it is that you do. If you're retired, or, you know, if you're not really like doing the normal employment type of thing, you know, this could be, you know, not being grounded, not being connected with the ground, with the earth. And if that's not the case, then it's definitely like your mojo or your lust for life is depleted in some type of way, or maybe like your negative core beliefs are telling you that that's something that, you know, you've just gotten caught up in, with that being shut off for some type of reason. And, you know, it happens. We think about like the 4 of Cups energy, where we need to numb out in order to survive, or in order to cope, or to just get through a situation. But allowing yourself to find pleasure, like, I don't know, it's almost like I want to tell you to stop being prudish about something. Pleasure and what it is that you enjoy. Also, just basic love. Like, you know, the Empress is ruled by Venus, and Venus was the goddess of love and pleasure. And it's not just about like sex and sexuality and all those things. It's just about like anything in life that gives you pleasure, as long as it is not at the, you know, at a cost to someone else who doesn't consent. Then you know, why not, right? As long as consent is involved, why not? So what, and like we can get into detail about what consent means, but I'm saying like, you know, yes or no. And if it's not yes, then it's no. You can't coerce consent. I mean, you can try and you can think that you're succeeding, but, you know, you're taking on that energy of coercing somebody into doing something that they really would not have done if they had been completely informed of what the consequences would be, or led to believe a certain way. So what does that mean for you? Queen of Cups. So people see you as being very intuitive, as having, being very gifted. You could be psychic. And you're very loving and nurturing. It is within your capability, full capability. And, maybe you have some quirky interests. Maybe you really love video games or like vintage things. There's just a lot that you appreciate, and like there's a lot that you connect with on an emotional level, and you're able to and that's your strength. You're able to see that connection and foster it within others as well. You're very loving, and that's how people see you. That's, at the end of the day, people are not going to say that you are incapable of love or incapable of being nurturing. So I would 100% honor that and allow it to help you with your approach and your attitude, and give yourself that sort of nurturing and love and compassion that you're so good at giving to others. It's so important. So figure out a way. We got the Emperor on the bottom. You can figure out some type of system that will assist you with that. And I would definitely say that it involves getting up off of your ass. Okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed on the other half of the cut deck. Do something that's fun. Listen to music that reminds you of your childhood. Some oldies and goodies and all the things. All the things that make you happy. And I don't mean like get up off your ass like you need to start exercising excessively and like going on some type of regimen. What I'm saying is that you need to get out more and stop needing to be enticed in order to do things. So if you want to make money, stop needing too much incentive. I'm not saying settle for less. I'm saying stop being too needy when it comes to shitting or getting off the pot, right? Like just get something done and then you'll feel accomplished. It's as simple as that. All right, Libra. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups. So I would say this could be a young person in your life. Your hopes and fears are probably centered in somebody doing really well, somebody that's close to you doing well, somebody that you love. They could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And you just want them to make their own decisions, to use their own intuition to find out what they love in life, to enjoy life, to just have a good time as well. Now, the Page of Cups can be a bit of a player, a bit of a cheeky player. Like they're just, it's loving and it's cute. At the same time, that does not mean that it leaves the other person feeling like it's cute. So take it or leave it at that. You probably just hope the best for this individual. And if this is you and your feelings, like other people see you already as a queen. So if you're hoping that you can get your page on and like clearly state your business when it comes to how you feel, then like you already, like you've either faked it until you made it. Now you just need to like connect the fact that you have leveled up twice fold and you totally got this. There's nothing to be afraid of. Now, if this is a person that you're afraid of, like being played or being emotionally manipulated, because the page, they can be a bit of a liar. They'll try to deceive you, or they'll just like mess with your emotions a little bit. Not really like good at it because they're still a novice, right? But just having to deal with some bullshit from a page. I don't think that you'll have to worry about that because this page is upright. But either way, either way, you're good. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So someone's going to come through and they're going to try to mess with you. They're going to try to hold out on you something. Now, if this is you, you may feel like that you deserve something that doesn't belong to you. You may feel, or you may like really struggle with your health. So I would definitely be very, very careful. We do have, again, let's go back to the balancing of spirituality and practicality. And then a win-win outcome is forecast. So despite the fact that we have this Queen of Pentacles energy, the Queen of Pentacles is the type of individual that feeds themselves and will leave everybody else hungry if they're like that bitch. The Queen of Pentacles is also, she can be kind of a doormat, right? So she is doing the exact opposite where she's burning herself out completely. Like it's like a martyr complex where, sacrificing themselves for the greater good. And at the end of the day, they're left with nothing. And then everybody walks away because it's a weakness. So how are you going to strengthen that within yourself? Now, if this isn't you, Libra, this could be somebody with some significant earth sign placements in their chart. So they could be a Capricorn. They could be a, what are the other ones? Virgo and Taurus. So those are the people that you just need to maybe watch out for. And I would say definitely boundaries. You need to be practical. Like spiritually, yes, you want to be there for other people, connect with them, but being practical, like who do you really want to connect with and how closely do you want to connect with them? So just be mindful of that. And you may, someone may drain your energy for a day and then you're just like, whoa, no, I do not want to sign up for this on a regular basis and exit stage left. That is totally within your power. It may leave you feeling a little bit unhappy. Maybe you're going to feel lonely. Things that we don't like feeling. Maybe you'll feel a little bit sad or angry just because, your wish was not granted. Something that you wish for was not granted. Or it's just not going to be happy days. That doesn't mean they're going to be unhappy days. They're just not going to be smitten with joy. So I would definitely really try to focus on what this new moon in Leo could mean for you. Like we really want a reset of how, something that will help us to, there we go, chiming in. You need to chime in to the ways in which you may let your beastie self release your Kraken, and it may just really kill your opportunities. And then also, on the other hand, you may want to just like assert yourself a little bit more. And maybe like if you're being a bit of a pushover, like be brave and don't worry about anybody else, like how big their bite is. Because I bet you any money, whoever it is that you're dealing with, especially this Queen of Pentacles reversed, their bite is definitely not going to be as hard as their bark. So with the Strength card, I would say also consistency. Consistency with, it's ruled by the sun and the sign Leo. Consistency with knowing that you are the boss of yourself, that you are the one to be using your own discretion, discernment. You're the one, like you're your own agent and you're a free agent. So live in the now and make some good choices. Tap into that sacred knowledge that you that has been keeping you doing as well as you have been doing thus far. So what is your sacred knowledge? What is your ancestral knowledge as well? What is it that you are capable of? And, we're back to that sort of Venusian, I don't know how to, the Venus-inspired flow. Like, what gives you pleasure? Like, the High Priestess is very, like, sensual. But also can be very, like, reserved. Like, she's not for everyone, and everyone certainly is not for them. So this one knows what they want, and they will keep the chastity belt locked until they find what it is that they want. It has to be the worthiest of worthy. So what does that mean to you? All right. We got the Page of Wands on the back of the deck. So, coming up with some new ideas, a new little plan. Maybe you just need to map out a little bit what you want. And a win-win outcome is forecast. So don't forget that. Do not forget that. Okay, so we're going to move on to some affirmations for Libra. We have, it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. There's some truth for you. Everyone has survived some super shitty days. But even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, or for a split second, the star-lightingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps there were donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty in that very moment, aka real time. It makes the ugly days a little less ugly. All right, I am loving that one. I don't think I picked that one. I don't know, but that was a good one. Ace of Coins. Okay, so repeat after me if you wish. I am sensation, able to experience all aspects of the physical world. I am wonder, immersed in the magic of the natural world, able to appreciate its beauty. I am physical energy, available for creative work with the world's elements. I am potential, committed to developing the talents and opportunities I have been given. I am achievement. I have the courage to test my ideas, use my skills, and bring new creations to life. All right, Libra. I hope that this is a great reset for you, and we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.